I got a 4450 here today. The trouble with this one is he started it up one cold morning and no steering, no hydraulics, no hydraulic related stuff wanted to work. Now this tractor does have a perma-clutch and the perma-clutch is still working, but the transmission light is on. So these are really great tractors, but when it comes to diagnosing, like a lot of times to diagnose the charge pump, you got to tee into lines with a flow meter, and it's a lot of work, and you always need all these fittings, and it's kind of annoying. So I was looking for a way to cheat on diagnosing this. But because we have no hydraulics at all, that means the main pump isn't getting oil because it is turning. But the transmission light being on is your clue. If the transmission light's on, that means you got low transmission pressure. So I was suspicious of the charge pump right away. The charge pump is in the back. To get at it, you have to lift this whole cover off. But what I did was I took this plug out of here so I could look inside, and hopefully we'll see it later. But the charge pump is mounted in the back with a drive shaft right through here, and there's a line that comes out of the charge pump, goes like that and down. It's a steel line, and it was just pouring oil down out of that line from the top. So we know that line is cracked or broken. So we got to tear this whole back end off, lift the cab a bit, and see if we can get in there. There we have it. We got the Rockshaft cover off, and in here is where we get to find our nice problem. So that is the charge pump, and you can probably see already where our issue is. Split that line wide open for some reason. You can see I saw through, when I was looking through this plug hole, I could see that this looked like it had come out of there. Let me see if I can get a bit more light going. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's definitely some marks there, like this used to be further in. I could see that much. I couldn't see all this up here though. But this looks like it's been rubbing on the bottom of the Rockshaft housing already for a while. So, but yeah, it looks like it just split that pipe wide open. So I gotta drain the oil yet and change that pipe, and there's an O-ring way down inside there. That'll be fun to change. Well, I dropped the oil out of there, and this guy here dropped into the pan. I don't know exactly what this is from. It's not a gear tooth. Might be part of that pipe. That pipe is pretty thick. You can see how that pipe has rubbed on the top here, and also right there, and it weakened it, and that'll be why it's split. If we look over here, right there you can see the marks where it was rubbing on the doohickey thingy jiggy on the Rockshaft cover. And I'm gonna pull the sump screen out of here and see how sumpy it is. Legend has it this one hasn't been checked for many years. Oh, I can't get it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. These big honking snap ring pliers in there. There it is. Oh man, it's not even exciting. I'm jamming something in here, it won't come out. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of schmutz on there. Got a fair bit of bushing material, it looks like. Whoop, I'll get you in the frame, there we go. Fair bit of bushing material on there, it looks like. Other than that, we're pretty clean. Looks like I got some goo to clean out of there yet. So if that really hasn't been out of there for many moons, then a sump screen that looks like this is pretty good. We're not going to be too worried about that. Obviously something is failing somewhere, but it's not too bad. I'm getting hungry. I need a cookie or something. Down in here, what we're not seeing is all kinds of... come on, light. We're not seeing all kinds of schmutz in the bottom there. No brake linings. The oil was pretty clean. I can't get the camera to focus down the bottom there, but this thing is clean. This tractor's been taken care of. Hey, let's get that pipe out of there. Whoop. Oh, that was easy. Wow. This little table, yeah, is the handiest thing. Man, is that ever nice. Tucks away so nice up there. It's great. Get this pipe out of here. There we have it, folks. That is our gremlin maker. It's pretty wore down on the bottom there. This thing has been on its way out for a while, it kind of looks like. But yeah, check that out, eh? Just split her wide open. No more of this, it said. Boom. Finished. So I'm thinking, so far this job hasn't been too bad, but the hardest part is gonna be in these bores. There's O-rings, and the one I need to change down there, way down there in the bottom, that is gonna be a mess. I can't wait. Oh, I can definitely wait. Still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this one in the bottom. Should be all kinds of easy. No, it definitely won't be. Well, the new O-ring looks just like the old O-ring, except for the old part. That should work. I wish the other one would be this easy. Get in there! Sometimes it helps if you yell at your O-ring when you're putting it in. Get in there! There, see? Look at that. Now it just grabbed onto the little ledge. Oh! It's like almost in there. Hang on. Just gotta fix this little bit right here. Look at that. See? Just have to talk to it. But don't say please. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah, screw it. I'm having lunch. And I was sitting there thinking, like, this line has these marks on it that I could see the upper marks. These ones here I could see through the through that bunghole there, and I thought it was weird because obviously that pipe had moved, and then you have the wear marks on here and the wear marks on the bottom of the cover, and I thought all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute, what holds that line in there? That thing can't be full of pressure just sitting like that and having the pressure push it against the Rockshaft cover, and that's all it holds it. That can't be right. And then I saw it. That's a broken J-clamp right there. That little piece that I found on the bottom is part of that broken J-clamp, which means there's going to be more of it down there. So I'm going to have to try to find that. So I guess that would be our failure mode there, is this J-clamp busted. And that allowed our pipe to ride up and rub on the top, which weakened the pipe until the point where when it was cold and the oil pressure was really high, it could just blow it wide open. Yeah, so that's good. Aha! I got it out. That was a treat. Ho ho ho! Success! Yeah, you can't even hardly see it, but that O-ring is in there! Nice! Okay, so the pipe is in. I had ordered that pipe, but I had not ordered the little J-clamp for that piece there. We could make one, but you really want it, because of vibration and stuff, to really be uniform and follow this pipe really nice. So we felt it was probably best to just order the right one. It'll be in tomorrow. And so I guess this is where we're going to end it off today. So I'll work at cleaning up my mess here. And once this stuff comes in tomorrow afternoon, then we'll be back. Well, I was able to fish this piece of shrapnel out of the bottom. This end of it was still stuck on the bolt here. It was bolted on, but it just cracked off, I guess, and this piece wound up in the bottom of the pan. That allowed that pipe there to, underneath there, That allowed that pipe to move up out of the housing, which allowed it to rub up here, and then it of course just wore through and split open. So we'll get that new bracket on there then. Well, time to start it up and see what we got here. Got it all back together. Oh, he's steering. Yeah, 3-point came up. Loader's working. Perfect. Good. That's it. We're done.